Taurus, welcome to your November 2023 weekly reading here. We're going to go ahead and jump straight in. Ooh, you pulled two cards here. Okay. Don't get greedy, Taurus. No, I'm kidding. But I would like to invite you all to sign up. I would like to invite you all to sign up to my newsletter. If you haven't yet, I'll put that link down below in the description. It's completely free. All you need is an email, and you'll get all the updates on how to navigate the energies that we are in at this time. So be sure to sign up. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below as well. If you click the link, all the details will be there, and you can book a reading with me. So let's see here. What is going on here? Interesting. What's going on? Kind of liking the energy lately with these reads. All right. There's a lot going on for you this week, Taurus. Whoosh! Some of you there is definitely love on the horizon if you want love. I know Venus just came into its dignification in Libra, which is your ruling planet. It is with the South Node, but you know, it's still your planet in a good place. So, and speaking of Venus, you did pull Venus here. It says beloved. So there could be a lot of energy going on this week in regards to your relationships. Could be, I think it's all forms of relationship. Honestly, we're going to go through this reading and see specifically which ones are popping out. But it could be romance, friendship, family, you name it. And also, too, I think this is going to be a week to where it's like you're actually going to be wanting to produce things, like create things here. And it's going to be a week about what you value and the things that you value here. And I see you actually possibly even receiving some form of income or increase in resources, finances, you name it, because the overall energy here is the Queen of Wands with the Six of Pentacles. Whatever you're really good at, I think a lot of you can actually make money doing it, right? Like maybe turning a side hustle or hobby into something that, you could profit from too, that could be of value to the world. But even if you're already doing something, like let's just say you're self-employed, or even if it's like a project, whatever it is, you're very much in the creative zone and the creative energy here. And it's like, I love seeing the Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands, because it's telling me that you're actually going to be getting results here from the work that you put into things. Seven of Cups is in your current energy at this time. Desires, options, and choices. And just also like what you're envisioning, like the desires that you want, the things that you want to intimately connect with, the things that you want to create here. And so the Seven of Cups is like the potential that's there to tap into and to bring it into this physical reality. And your future position, you have the Page of Pentacles here. There could be, again, some of you, I'm hearing like you could be getting some form of payment coming your way this week. Maybe you're getting paid, I'm not sure. Page of Pentacles as well is also maybe an opportunity coming your way that you're going to want to take. Anything that you've already started or that you will begin at the beginning of the week, I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, you'll start to see like how it's coming about, like how it's being produced, like you actually being able to tangibly see it. I'm also getting, you could be getting some form of invite or something like that this week too. Your advice is to do what you desire. Four of Wands, right? Enjoy yourself. King of Cups is in your challenge. King of Cups is in your challenge here. This is also about devoting to, like, devotion. Ugh. Whatever. I hate this ring light. I'm about to throw this shit away as soon as I get something else. But yeah, the King of Cups is like, you're wondering, like, it's not that you're wondering, but it's like, you're wondering what you should commit yourself to, what you should devote your love to, right? The things that you truly care about and enjoy. And so the Four of Wands as your advice is saying, like, well, what do you like? Knight of Wands is in the outcome. I feel like you're going to be excited here, as you can see this guy on the card. But I see just in general you being excited. Some form of adventure as well is happening this week. But I just feel like you're filled with passion. You're filled with an energy of ambition, of self-determination. And I see you kind of just acting on your desires. We're going to clarify and get more deeper, but yeah, the Lovers here in the position of something that you're unaware of. Again, there could be some form of significance. It's not going to focus, whatever. Some form of significance around your relationships, whether it's romantic, whether it's friendship, it could really be anything. But also too, I'm seeing here like the sense of purpose here. The Lovers is like wanting to connect to something that's bigger than yourself. Like if it's not love, like wanting to devote yourself to something that's bigger than yourself. Like for instance, let's just say you've always wanted to be I don't know, it could really be anything. Like we'll just use like an artist for an example. It's like you devote your whole life to being an artist because you feel the connection, you feel the love and the joy that it brings you, and you feel like you don't see anything else. And so this may be a week here to where it's like you start to discover something that you truly love and truly resonate with deeply, whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, whether it's just something in regards to your purpose in life here. You have this Watcher's card here as well. It says transpersonal. This card's about kind of being objective, right? It's kind of like seeing things from a higher source, seeing things from a higher perspective here, and kind of understanding like the significance around things spiritually. You have this Castle card. It says alignment here. Yep, things are about to, I think things will, I'm not saying like everything's going to fall into place overnight this week, but it does feel like things are starting to fall into place. Like the castle is being built, you know, and that castle is just a metaphor for whatever it is here that you're desiring at this time. Alrighty, let's see what this is though. Clarify this Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles for the overall energy. The Hangman. Woo! Something is, you're going to be understanding something. It's not like in a total new way and your whole life changes, but you're going to be getting the perspective on something or gaining some form of conscious awareness on something that you see just you see the deep significance, the deeper spiritual significance of something. Clarify this Seven of Cups. You pulled the Sun card here. Well, damn. I said don't get greedy, but shit, Taurus don't give a fuck sometimes. The Sun card and the Seven and the Seven of Cups. This is about what makes you happy, right? The Sun card does deal with our overall well-being, happiness, joy, but this is about connecting also, I feel like, to the source of things and to manifestation in and of itself, and starting to manifest what your heart wants with that Sun card, because it is an archetype of Leo, or is the archetype of Leo. Actually, it's the archetype of the Sun, but we all know that the Sun is Leo. So clarify this King of Cups here in the challenge. You have the Hermit here. I feel like it's quite simple, but yet you may kind of be making it a little bit more complicated than it should be. All the King of Cups is with the Hermit is literally connecting to what your soul wants and what your soul loves. It's literally that simple. And that may be kind of like the challenge, is like understanding like what your soul wants, and then also like the soul connection of something in particular too. You're never going to know what that feels like or what that is until you allow yourself to embrace and pursue your desires, you know, that you personally want. Clarify this Page of Pentacles in the future. You have the Empress here. So again, something is being created with this Empress. Something is being produced. If you think about the Empress, you know, she gives birth to life, right? And so the Page of Pentacles with the Empress is like you're producing something that is quality, that is beautiful, and that also will provide you with a sense of prosperity. Now, if you just want to trickle this down or fractal this down into, you know, the material world, this could be like an example of this could be you getting a paycheck, or you getting money, or you getting something that has value, or you creating something that has value, whether it's like a product or maybe it's a piece of art, you know, you get what I'm saying. But whatever it is, it's definitely beautiful. I think you're going to love it. Clarify this Lovers in the position of something that you're unaware of. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. Lifestyle, what you specifically want and the things that you do specifically like, and then unifying with those things, aligning with those things, like getting specific about your manifestations. Like sometimes we can be floating about and just kind of, we think we know, but like it's not until we really like sit and think and contemplate with the Hermit that we just pulled, like, and see like, oh, this is like what I really love, and this is what I really like, and this is what I'm feeling guided to, and this is, I actually do enjoy this, I actually want this. Clarify the Four of Wands here as your advice. Pulled the Ace of Wands. Whatever floats your boat, Penny. I don't know if you've seen Lost, but there's a scene in Lost where Penny, it's kind of hard to explain if you've ever seen the show Lost. I'm gonna keep talking about it probably for a while because I just finished it, and it's like the greatest show of all time. It is the greatest, best written show I've ever fucking watched ever. And it's very like a spiritual theme. Like, it's very spiritual. It's like they're in like purgatory. Like, there's so many ways you can take the show and like articulate it, but like it's just so transcendent, the whole show. But the Ace of Wands with the Four of Wands as your advice is like, whatever sparks your passion, whatever sparks your desire, whatever kind of you feel inclined to, or you feel an inclination toward. Clarify the Knight of Wands and the outcome. You have the Six of Swords. So I think you could be actually kind of going a new direction with things. Not that it's completely new, like everything's changing in your life, but it's like it is like some form of a newer approach or a newer way you're going with something, or something newer that you're like a newer direction you're moving in with something. And yeah, I just feel like you're going to be excited here with that Knight of Wands. Look at that snake energetic movement, sexual energy. Right, what is sex? Like, if you just think about sex, it's like the purest form of self-expression, right? That the sexuality is like it's the self-expressing itself, right? Sexuality is the highest form of expression. So it's like there's something here that you're like genuinely connected to, that you enjoy, and that you feel pleasure with the creative process, and just you feel pleasure with the situation in general. So this is love, relationship. You feel in love, shit. You feel in love. You're in love with the person. Even if it's like music, or even if it's like something in regards to career, it's like you're in love. Or even if it's like with your family, it's like you just are you're immersed in it. You love it. You have this 9th house card. It says exploration. There could be some travels or an opportunity to travel here for you with the 9th house, because the 9th house does rule like long-term trips, or long trips, long journeys. Also, 9th house as well is like you could be studying something, coming across something that you like, and it's something that kind of gives you a different perspective and gives you a lot of knowledge and information. Also, 9th house I kind of feel is like it is the house of morality, and that can trickle down into like parenting. There is something about maybe being a parent, wanting to be a parent, or having a family or something like that. And so maybe you're like, there's something going on this week in regards to that. I think Jupiter deals with your spouse and parents. I don't think Jupiter. I think Jupiter deals with parenting. I don't think Jupiter deals with your spouse. But it is the spouse if you are parenting, right? But it's the way you parent. Oh, go ahead, come for me. I don't give a shit. I know what I'm talking about. Some people are like, no, Jupiter's the husband. No, it isn't. Nah. Lost compass. It says lost compass, getting back to integrity. It's like you're lost. You were lost, but now you're found. But now I just think you're kind of, your North Star. You have a sense of direction. You understand the purpose and the higher significance. Even if you think about north, it points up, right? And so it's like ascending upward, looking upward. The stars guiding you. Okay, Taurus, I see you. I'm going to pull you one more card, Taurus. Pull this Neptune card. It says vision. Neptune in the 9th with Venus. The glory. The spiritual understanding and the spiritual seeking of adventure and the spiritual understanding of the higher principles of things. And overall growth, something very significant and spiritual this week, and with Venus being here, you're going to enjoy it. it's going to feel very out of this world. You may think I'm crazy, whatever, come back and let me know. But it's like when you have Venus and Neptune together, it can feel like it's like maybe too much, you know, it's too good to be true. Or like it's just like it can be very. You ever hear that saying, like when an angel like graces your presence, like you just feel like this sense of like love, or you feel like this. They say you can't really explain it, and it's almost as if sometimes you feel unworthy, right, when an angel is in your presence, because it's just such a potent, radiant, loving energy. And that's kind of what Neptune Venus is, it can relate in that way. But whatever it is, pull this root, grow to its own self. There could also be an infusion of spiritual healing this week. Something that really kind of heals a part of your being that maybe you've disowned, and maybe you're bringing it back out, right? Or maybe you're just integrating it into your personality, because that's what the Sun, Seven of Cups is like the deeper integration of personal desires that you have that maybe you've kept secret, because Seven of Cups is Scorpio, Venus is Scorpio, or maybe you hide. So, all right, Taurus, this is what I got for you, Bull Squad. I told you, don't get greedy. You pulled the Neptune Venus card. That's when you can go overboard with shit, you know what I mean? And ninth house is like fucking, you know, the expander house, because it's a Jupiter house. So anyways, that's what I got for you. I appreciate you. I see some of you guys actually maybe taking a course or something spiritually, or maybe you could be teaching a course if you're like in the spiritual field. It's also something that's coming through. But I appreciate y'all, Taurus. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link's down below. All the details are there when you click the link, and you can just purchase a reading. I would love to do a reading if this reading resonated with you. Also, be sure to sign up for the newsletter. It's completely free. All you need is an email. It takes 5 seconds, and you can get all the updates. And otherwise than that, I'll see y'all later. Bye, Taurus.